Guess what time it is? $2:55 a.m. It's the middle of the night for most of you. It's my morning for me. Only for a short period. Let's get my husband lunch packed, get his coffee made, and off to work he goes. And by 3:16 he is gone for work. My chicken is thawing for dinner. And I'm taking this back to bed. Good morning, I'm back, but I'm a little more awake this time. Excuse me. So anyway, I did not film all weekend. I did not film my meal plan. I did not film my grocery haul because it has been a little crazy. Both good and bad. So I'll fill you in. Sorry, I'm trying to you know how I am. I'm trying to think about what I want to say and still function at the same time. Look at this drop. I think I dropped chia seeds that were... Anyway, so you saw the wedding preview. You saw the wedding. The wedding was Friday night. It's fabulous. Fabulous. Hands down, best wedding I've ever attended in my life. Oh, I need a cup. Oh. Can you also tell I haven't had my caffeine yet? Now, let me backtrack a little bit. Friday morning, I was driving into the Strand Capitol to meet my friend Tiff, the bride, to help her decorate. And I don't want to offend anybody who's not religious or a Christian, but yes, I do pray periodically, not the way I should. But I also know when God drops a thought in my mind that I need to act on it. It's when it appears out of nowhere and it's random. I know where it's coming from. You know, that's not me. It's the God. God is dropping a thought in my mind and telling me, you need to do this. So, my family's from Virginia. My mom was actually the first generation to be born up here in Pennsylvania. If for those of you who are new, I'm in South Central Pennsylvania, York to be specific. And we have, obviously, most of the family still back home in Virginia, which is in the Newmarket area, which is Shenandoah Valley, which is western Virginia. And a lot of them are getting up there in years. And you know how we've all done it. You'll go to family reunions and you'll say, oh my gosh, we got to get together, this isn't enough time, blah, blah, blah. And even when I say family reunions, that would be when we would go to Virginia for the reunions. It would be my grandpa's mom's side. Well, my grandpa's dad's side obviously wasn't part of that, and we don't see them every year. It's been, oh my gosh, probably 5 years or longer since we've gone to visit. And they don't have a lot of money. They are very poor. Yeah, very, very poor. So they can't afford to travel. The only time they ever came up here was when my grandfather died, which is 2001. And they haven't been up since because they just can't afford to do it. So anyway, they're all well up in years. One of them's now in a nursing home with second stage Alzheimer's, and he's not even recognizing people anymore. But Friday, I was driving, and God says to me, you need to plan a trip to Virginia, and it needs to be in the next few weeks. And then my grandmother, who is alive and well up here, you've seen her on my videos. She's the one who is 81, lives right next to my mom, tiny little thing with auburn hair, still works. she also just randomly popped in there as part of this, that the reason is not just because of the ailing older relatives in Virginia, it's because of her. So, as soon as that thought kind of cleared up and I knew what I needed to do, I called my mom right away. And I told her, and she thanked me for listening to this thought and said that my grandmother had one episode with her heart. Now, my grandmother has arrhythmia. Her heart goes out of rhythm, and it's an electrical issue with her heart, they said. It's something that is not, like a pacemaker's not going to fix. Something with the electrolytes. I'm not a cardiologist. I get confused when it comes to that. So anyway, she has these spells, you could say. Well, my mom's telling me then that she had one the day before, which would have been Thursday, but this one was different in that right after her heart went out of rhythm, that she can feel it, she had this tremendous amount of pain in the center of her back. I said, well, that's probably why then in this thought that we need to go, and my grandmother was more of the reason than the people down there, is because, God help us, I don't want anything to happen to her, but is this why? So she says, okay, Thanksgiving Day, we'll pick a date, because we also want to take my stepsister along, who's never been down there to see that side of family. And then I get another text from my mom that Saturday then, she had another one of these spells, worse than the one on Thursday. She literally was standing outside, and the pain paralyzed her to the point where she couldn't even talk. She couldn't answer my mom. She apparently just stood there and had this horrified look on her face, and my mom kept looking at her going, Mom, Mom, and my grandma couldn't respond. My mom was thinking, oh my God, am I losing her right here? She's been dropping weight recently. She's down to 94 pounds. So again, it's all just kind of a confirmation that we need to make this trip. I'm sorry, this is a brand new bottle. This is my favorite salad dressing in the whole world. But when it's a brand new bottle, all of the yumminess is kind of stuck to the bottom because it hasn't been moved around, so I've actually the crap out of it. So then yesterday, well, Saturday night, I told my husband then what my mom was texting me, and he asked if I wanted to go visit Sunday, which was yesterday, and I said yes. So, again, I didn't film. I actually started filming my meal plan. I filmed my meal plan on Saturday, and then my husband and I went to the grocery store and did the shopping, and when I come home and was getting everything set up on the table to film my grocery haul, that's when my mom started texting about my grandma. So kind of just, my spirits just went, so I couldn't do it. I didn't feel right. I just wasn't, you know what I'm saying? So, and my meal plan was a mess anyway, my whole schedule. If you're new to my channel, you'll see when I do my meal plan and my grocery hauls that my meal plans run Friday through Wednesday. Thursday is always leftovers to clean out the refrigerator to prepare for the following week for Friday through Wednesday. And again, Thursday is always leftover day. Well, my meal plan was Friday we were at a wedding, so there was nothing. So I cooked Saturday, Sunday. I'm cooking today and Tuesday. Wednesday is going to be leftover day because obviously Thursday is Thanksgiving. So at this point, you've missed Saturday, you've missed Sunday. I'm not even giving you my meal plan. Tonight, I'm baking chicken if you didn't see me playing over here. So right now I'm shaking up. I think I got it all. Oh my God, this dressing is amazing, but oh my God, when you first get it, such a pain. I'm going to marinate it in my favorite dressing. This is a Greek dressing. The Gazebo Room was actually a restaurant in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania, and I was at it before it closed down. Obviously, the owners are from Greece, and it just got to the point where they were too old to keep the restaurant going, and I guess there wasn't enough family members to step in. So the restaurant does not exist anymore, but they still get their dressing manufactured, because they used to make it right there in the restaurant. It's so good. It's so simple. There's like no ingredients. Oil, which is olive oil, cider vinegar, salt, and spices. Can you get any easier? So anyway, that's where I'm at. So Monday, today, is a day to clean, so I will bring you along on my cleaning. I do have to run to the store because after I did my meal plan and my grocery list and got everything I need to do all my baking on Wednesday, my lovely brother-in-law says, when he saw the Thanksgiving menu, he says, well, where's the baked corn? And my mom doesn't know how to make baked corn, so guess what? Now I have to make baked corn on top of all the other stuff I'm making. And I don't have the stuff to make it, so I kind of go back to the store today just to pick up the items I need for the baked corn. But that's okay, so I've run at the mouth long enough. I'm going to sit and enjoy my tea, and then we need to get some work done.
prêt vous le rendre, Seigneur, Seigneur, car avec les soldats, oui, les toreros peuvent s'entendre, pour plaisir, ils ont les combats. Le cirque est plein ce jour de fête, le cirque est plein d'automats. Le spectateur est dans la tête, le spectateur s'interpelle après fracasse. Apostrophe, puis c'est tapage, pour jusqu'à ce l'empereur, car c'est la fête du courage, c'est la fête des gens de guerre. Allons, en garde, allons, allons, toréador, en garde, toréador, toréador. Et songe bien, oui, songe combattant, que le noir te regarde, et que la mort t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend. On fait silence, à qu'à se passe-t-il? Plus de cris c'est le sang, le taureau se lance en bandissant auditorie. Il s'élance, il entre et frappe, en chevelure, entraînant en pique d'or. Ah, bravo taureau! En secouant ses banderilles, plein de fureur il court, le cirque est plein de sang. En s'essouffle, on franchit le cri, c'est un temps maintenant. Allons, en garde, allons, allons, toréador, en garde, toréador, toréador. Et songe bien, oui, songe combattant, que le noir te regarde, et que l'amour t'attend, toréador, l'amour t'attend, toréador, toréador, l'amour t'attend.
All right, I am done cleaning. Now it's time to get my butt back in the kitchen. Right now, I'm pulling my chicken out of the refrigerator. It's been there all day marinating. I'm not going to start it yet. I'm going to put it in the oven about 4 o'clock, and it's only like 20 after 3 right now. But I want to let it warm up to room temperature, because you never cook cold meat. You always want your meat at room temperature so that it cooks evenly. You don't worry about bacteria when you're going to cook it. It's fine. I learned that on the Food Network. All your meat up to room temperature so that the cooking process is even. So I'm making a pot of iced tea, and yeah, I did all my cleaning, except I didn't steam clean my floors. I have a lot of baking to do on Wednesday to get ready for Thanksgiving. So I know I'm going to probably have flour and sugar and God knows what else I will drop on the floor while I'm baking. So I was not taking the time to steam clean the floors today. I vacuumed, obviously, but that's going to do it until next week. It can wait until next week. So yeah, I'm going to get my potatoes ready. Mike's working late. He's working till 5 tonight. And he started at 3:30. That man is crazy. So we're not going to be eating until like 5:15. So that's it. I'm going to walk you through dinner when I start working on it, and then that is going to be it for the night, because I know till I get cleaned up after dinner, I'm going to be ready just to veg. So I'll be back. Okay, so I'm going to start breading my squash for dinner a while. So obviously my vegetable tonight is breaded baked squash. So I've cut my zucchini. Yes, my counter is clean. So I've cut my zucchini. And here I have 1 egg and some milk and some salt. And over here I have a mixture of panko crumbs and seasoned breadcrumbs. I've also made this recipe in the past with some Parmesan cheese and with my crumb mixture. Just doing it different tonight. No particular reason, just don't want the Parmesan flavor tonight, but you can pretty much season this with whatever you want to. So again, super easy recipe. Approach your zucchini. Get prepared for yicky fingers. And lay them on a sprayed cookie sheet that you sprayed with some cooking spray. And that's it. So I'm going to finish these up, and I'm not going to bore you by watching this, so I'll be back. Okay. My chicken is starting to look beautiful. It's been in for like an hour and 15 minutes. So I'm going to let it go just a hair longer yet. Then I'm going to take it out and let it rest and put my zucchini in the oven. And I just started my potatoes, so I have made these in the past. You'll see them on other videos. They're just baby potatoes. They're white potatoes, Yukon Gold potatoes, and red potatoes. And when they're done, I will just take a potato masher and just squish them a little bit, not a lot, just enough to like crack the skins. And then I add milk and butter to them. And I'm not used to Mike working this late, so it's like already dark when we're eating dinner. Like, that's all that's left of our daylight. That's it. And the wind is still blowing. Oh, when will it stop? And another reason I'm not used to him working this late is I can tell because I'm starving. Like, I need some food. Hurry, Michael. And my kitchen is clean again. So dinner was fabulous. I'm tired. Everything's cleaned up. I think me and the hubby are just going to chill on the recliners the rest of the night. So thanks for watching. Give this a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more, and I will see you soon. Good night.